Hello and welcome to the Follow special. And today we have with us Anushka Ranjan. Beautiful.
Hello, hi.
Okay, Anushka, you just film release sometime back, your debut film. How's been the uh, week and the days after the release of the film? I mean, obviously it was madness before the release.
Yeah.
What has been after? Is it calm? How has life changed after that?
Honestly, after my release, I thought I'm going to be going crazy and vacationing and this and that. But right now, I'm just so excited. And touch wood, I've got such good feedback from people that I don't feel like stopping now. So I've like already started doing my work, moving forward, planning my next projects and everything. So again, it's back to hectic mode. So I guess now it's only going to be like a while before I think I can chill and relax and take a vacation or anything like that. So I'm excited. It's fun. It's like a fun journey.
Any advices for the people who are actually planning to get into it? Then now that you've just made your entry into it,
Yeah.
the filmdom of it, but you actually have been a part of it in some way. But what's the advice that comes from you?
The advice that I'd like to give is like keep working hard, man. Like you have no idea what you're in for just because you've signed one film. Trust me, life gets tougher after that. So just keep working hard and be true to yourself. Don't fake anything. Just be you. Like that's what I always say. And even now, like a lot of my friends who are planning to get into films, they'll show me their scenes and pieces because they feel, okay, chalo, I have a sort of a better idea than what maybe someone else does. So I always tell them, keep just chill, like just be yourself, don't get so worked up because if you're faking it, it's going to show. Like just relax and have fun with the project and you're going to be the best.
That also reminds me because like that comes as an actor, because of probably the way you actually grew as an actor. You have trained under Anupam Kher. When you saw yourself on screen on your first film, from being trained to that, obviously there's a change. And when you see it yourself now, I mean, now that the film is done and over with, when you actually look at it now, how much do you think you can do better now?
Way better, man. I was like looking at myself and I'm like, I shouldn't have been lazy here. But honestly, it was not about laziness. There were so many factors. Like sometimes I used to feel, I'm looking a little fat over here. But you're so exhausted. When do you have the time to go to the gym? So now I realize the girls, what pain they go through because literally you have no sleep. You're always working. Plus you have to eat right. Plus you have to train. It's very, very exhausting. So I feel I have a long
How many hours of sleep do you get?
I was sleeping 3 or 4 hours, and especially during promotions, I was literally sleeping 3 or 4 hours because,
That one flights.
yeah, on flights, I didn't know what a neck pillow was before this. Like I didn't know the use of a neck pillow, and literally I know why people use it now because I'm sitting because I never sleep on flights. Usually, I'm like, especially short journeys, 1 2 hours. I'm like, yeah, whoever I'm with, companion, I'll chill with, talk to. Yo, no one wanted to speak to each other. We wore our neck pillows and we were out. Like literally, we were that exhausted all the time.
Travel to across the country.
Yeah.
What was the most fun part of the entire promotion?
Uh, when we had public interactions, that was the most fun part of it all because it was so sweet. Even though we are new, they've not seen us before. There was just enthusiasm to see someone new out there, and they were really excited to click a picture or meet or shake hands, and it felt so good. Like you felt like, okay, I'm doing something right. Like people are actually responding nicely, not like, "Arey, ye kaun hai?" and like walking off. And it felt really nice because our public interactions went really well.
That brings me to your life before the films happened. You have been associated, like I said, you've been associated with the glamour world in some way. You've been a model, but also because the family has been a part of this
Yeah.
industry. Some way.
I think my friends were more of the film industry variety because, bec- yeah. Alia. And there was a joke actually. At one point, I actually went to a reporter in one of the cities and I said, यहाँ पर शानदार की ज़्यादा promotion होगी wedding pulao से because everywhere I went, they'd ask me, so you're very close friends with Alia Bhatt. Tell us something about Alia Bhatt. And I was, so that's Alia is actually my younger sister's best friend. My younger sister and she are like best friends and I'm like the elder sister for them. I'm not like the buddy, but yeah, like she's very close to me. Like I literally take her as a sister. She calls me Didi also sometimes. So I've had a lot of friends, but my association to it directly was only because of fashion, because of modeling. I was not too inclined. So I didn't have any filmy variety friends who I used to hang out with. More of my friends were school friends or my modeling friends because that was my job. I was with them most of the time. 10 days in a month, I was traveling with them. So I think that's how I made a personal connection with. So a lot more of the designers, choreographers, models. That's all through my personal relationships that I know.
Does it change now because now you're Bollywood, you meet more actors rather than models. Does it happen now?
Yeah, it does happen. Like it's so funny because people started following me on Twitter and stuff, actors and directors, and I'm like, why? Like, am I famous now? Is that why? Is it such a weird feeling to sink into your own head that okay, people know who I am. Like they look at you at face value and know, okay, this one is so and so. And I thought it would be a big change, but it's not sinking in. But there is a gradual change with every passing day. So it's a really fun experience, man. Like I'm really enjoying it. I'm really excited about it, and I hope it just gets better and bigger.
Of course. You tell me, there was another film that was supposed to happen with Rahul Ravel, Love Story. Is that happening anytime soon, or what's the scene?
Actually, this was the same project, which was supposed to be with Rahul Ravel, and the story was a little different. But unfortunately, Rahul Uncle couldn't do the film because he had some other commitments and he was planning something else on his own. So he stepped down as director from the film. That's when we approached Binod Pradhan, and the point of Love Story again was because Rahul Ravel had made Love Story, the first one. But now, as he was not on board, we said, why not change the name? And we tweaked the script a little bit. So, kind of, Love Story again was reborn as Wedding Pulao in a bigger, better way.
Interesting. But nonetheless, and you had Binod Pradhan to direct you. I mean, that man has made beautiful pictures.
Seriously.
And so, was it frustrating at times with Binod Pradhan because probably he's also in from what I know of him, because he's someone who would be very meticulous about the way things look.
Yeah, but
So,
he was very chilled out. I was very shocked because suppose if the camera is put here and whatever my movement he imagines, I'll go from here to here. If I come on set and be like, "Sir, mujhse nahi ho raha hai. Can we do something?" He'll actually change the whole setup to match his actor. Like that's how sweet he was, and that's why I think we've looked the way we have looked, and the film has looked the way it has because people are like, it doesn't look like a new film, like a new production. It looks like if it had a Yashraj or a Dharma tag, you wouldn't think otherwise. You would be like, हाँ उनकी picture हो सकती है because of production value ऐसा बना के रखा था उनने. So as an actor, you want, and I'm a new actor, so I'm not very used to being so technical. I'm in my head because when you do an acting classes, you walk around the whole stage, you run around to what you have to do. So as a newcomer, I was more open in my body and I didn't know how to restrict myself and get the best out of myself, I guess. So he would never stop me. He'd be like, chalna hai chalo, baithna hai baitho, whatever you feel good. So it was really nice working with him.
coming back to the point that we said, am I famous? People following on Twitter, like you said, it's sinking day by day. But did you always want to be famous? What was the desire? Because you also were a model, so obviously fame was at some level attached to that. Like glamour was attached. So you always wanted to be famous. What did you want to be?
I wanted to always be a part of the film industry because I have not known anything else. Now it's like my uncle is an actor, my auntie is a producer, everyone around me has been somehow related to films. My parents have been related to films. It's like अगर आप डॉक्टर के घर में पैदा हुए हो तो आपको ऐसा लगता है कि मैं भी बड़े होकर डॉक्टर बनूंगा. It's something on those lines. So I somewhere knew I wanted to get into films. When I grew up, my mom's like, you have a decent height, why don't you try for acting and you don't look bad? And she's like, lose weight because I was really, really fat. So I was like, okay, let's do that. So I knew I wanted to get into...
You're fat.
I was huge. I'm still quite chubby, but I used to be really fat. I've lost about 25 kilos.
Okay, Anushka, lost weight, fame coming in. Next film.
Next film is something I'm quite excited about. It's a very interesting topic, which that's what I've always wanted to do, something interesting. Abhi ek kar liya out and out commercial, and entry ke liye hamesha you need something which is more appealing to the crowd. But so I'm excited. Just let's wait for it. It's going to come out. I can't. So I'm hoping the production will soon.
Oh, so it's not a home production this time.
No, definitely not.
That's like those of the industry opening in. And the first film has obviously worked properly.
Yeah, exactly. I've got so many calls from directors and producers who've been so nice to me and so sweet to me. And they've told me that, you didn't look like a newcomer. You did a very good job. We're really proud of you. This is just the beginning for you in the industry. And when it comes from such big names, you get more confident that you feel like, yeah, man, I must have done a good job. Like, there's no reason for someone to call you up personally and say something like this. They don't gain anything. So it's just genuine concern and love out of which they're calling you and expressing what they are.
What has been the best compliment from the film that you...
The best compliment is that I don't look like a newcomer. I think Ramesh Torani said that to me. Abbas Mastan said that to me. A lot of people, like a lot of people, Rumi Jaffrey said that to me. I don't even remember now because so many people have said that to me that you don't look like a newcomer. Even, for example, my gym instructor, the person who owns my Pilates studio, he has said the same thing. He's like, you don't look like a newcomer. So that's been like a general answer that I mean, general feedback I've gotten from everybody. So I'm really excited that that's what they feel.
If the season thing is coming in, then obviously there's a lot of things to look forward to. Okay, dream directors, because it's just a bucket list directors, let's say. Obviously, you started very interesting. Vinod Pradhan, first time director, but then a huge name in his own way. What is the bucket list?
Definitely Sanjay Leela Bhansali. Definitely. Those big sets and those girls that he makes them look like dreams. Like literally right now I was seeing that Diwani Mastani song of Deepika's. I can't get my eyes off her face. I'm like, she is looking drop dead gorgeous. So I'm so excited to work with someone like that because it's good films, good stories, and when you are an actor, you want to be a part of like a dreamlike set or a dreamlike setting that because you're living an alternate life as an actor. Acting is an alternate life. It's not your real life. So sometimes you want to break out of a normal sitting in a plane going to a destination kind of shoot. You want to do something larger than life. So I think that's why I think someone like Sanjay Leela Bhansali is someone I want to work with very, very soon, hopefully.
And finally, actually, getting because Follow is a fan platform, you actually connect with your fans here. Something that the fans do not know about you yet, and you want to tell the fans.
That's a tough one. Honestly, someone's asked me this before, and I was like, what? I'm such a horribly open book and so shamelessly muffat that nothing stays in my.
That's really good, we don't have too many of those in Bollywood.
So many people said you need to start acting like an actress. I'm like, but what does that mean? Like, I can't do that. What do you mean lie? Like, what do I say?
You're an actress, you act like one.
Yeah.
How do actresses act like?
I don't know what that means anymore because I understand back in the day, but nowadays you see Sonakshi, she says whatever she wants. Alia says whatever she wants. Deepika is picking up an argument if she has to. But that's how you have to be. You're human.
What was back in the day?
Back in the day, I guess when you had all your veteran actresses like your Hema Malini, over there the girls were very poised, they were very quiet. You were not meant to or supposed to speak in a certain way. Whatever happened behind the scenes was your business. But now you need to realize an actor is a human being. You get angry, I get angry. You get upset, I get upset. So you can't expect that someone upsets an actor and they don't expect a reaction. That's not cool. Like, I recently read about Sonakshi that someone was being mean to her about Shatru uncle because he said something in an interview or something. And she reacted saying, what is your problem? Just don't react if you don't know what I'm talking about. And fair enough. Back in the day, they'd be like, nahi, fans ko aisa nahi bolna chahiye. What if they stop liking you? But now it's not like that because you need to realize that the person has feelings too. If you're going to hurt them, you are going to get a retaliation back, Like how Abhishek Bachchan just took off on that Bollywood Gandu thing. I mean, come on, you don't.
You saw that.
Yeah, I was like, you don't be rude. Like, he may be whoever he is, but good. You would die to be in his position. I'd die to be Amitabh Bachchan's daughter, like any day, So why are you being nasty to someone who's in a position where so many people would want to be? So
He's not a bad actor. He's actually a good actor. He's giving good performances. He's gonna guru and
I think he's so cute and he's so cool. Like, in Dostana, I was in love with him because I was like, it's so cute and cool the way he's pulled that whole thing off of, slightly being gay, and it was very sweet. So even if he was not a good actor, but what is that to you or me? If I don't personally like someone as an actor, I won't watch their film. There are certain actors' films that I don't watch, but I don't need to go on Twitter and abuse them and say, you are a horrible actor and I wish whatever for you. Why does it matter in their life?
some people just get followers out of that.
Exactly. So even Chintu uncle had the same thing where someone abused him and his son and his his dad. So I was like, wow, people are really messed up. So yeah, the thing about me is that I can't keep my mouth shut. That's one thing. And if you're going to abuse me, I think I'll abuse you back. So don't do that.
And how do they please you? Let's say you. What gift would you like from a fan?
Gift from a fan.
Because a lot of gifts, a lot of fans I know, because a lot of fans have actually some have actually sent stuff to me so that I can deliver it to their favorite fans. Also, that has
I
happened.
don't know. I'm not like. I see. I'm a very awkward human being. I'm very awkward with compliments. I'm very awkward with any kind of affection. So if someone is being really nice to me, I will, again, like I don't know how to react. So I look very weird. So don't send me gifts. Like just make like photo collages of mine and like say I love you, Anushka, and you're my favorite actress. Like my cousin brother is very young, and his friend called me up from Delhi, and he said, "You are my new favorite actress," and I felt so happy. I was like, "That's so sweet." So just keep saying compliments like that. I'm good with that.
Lot more of those compliments to come in.
Hopefully.
Thank you for talking to us,
Thank
Anushka. It was
you.
lovely, and all the best. May Sanjay Leela Bhansali happen very soon.
Next film for sure. Thank you.